There's Dad. You get in? Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Daniel and you're watching Triple R Farms. It is September the 6th. It is Tuesday. Hope everybody had a wonderful Labor Day weekend. But we are back at the farm down here at Grey Rocks, and the question of the day is going to be, will we finish Grey Rocks today? Weakest link in the whole process of trying to finish today is going to be the trucking. Wasn't an issue until we got into some good corn over there. The last corn we have down here is going to be pretty good. So when we hit that good corn, we were filling up quick, and it's like a 45-minute one-way haul for the truck. So anyway, having to wait a little bit on trucking. That's when I wish I would have my other grain cart. Normally I run 2 grain carts when I cut corn, but we just have not needed it because the corn's been so terrible. But anyway, we'll see what happens. But if we don't finish today, we'll wrap it up tomorrow. First things first, James's tractor, 8320R. He's got, he's a little bit low on hydraulic fluid. I think one of the remotes is leaking a little bit, needs that O-ring replaced. So we're gonna top him off with some hydraulic fluid. We're gonna get the combine ready, get it greased up, ready to go. And Mark's gonna look over his grain cart tractor. And then it's just going to be kind of wait on this dew to dry off, because it is a really heavy dew. No sunshine. It's just foggy, overcast. So whenever that clears up, then we'll get started. Hold up, does this count right here? It counts 2 out of 3. What do you think? Yes or no? Landed right there. I'd say count it. And we wait. Waiting on a truck. Roy should be back pretty quick though. Got the grain cart full. I'm full. This is all I got left, is this little corner right here. And then the only thing left down at Grey Rocks is, if you can see it on the far end where that power line is a section down there. So looking good so far. We're finishing up. So we're back in the 8660 BH Genetics corn. This is a cob that was on my header. So still in some good corn. It's been anywhere from in the 200s, like the low 200s, and then I'll get into some 140 bushel corn. Just depends on where you are in the field, and I don't know if that corn got moisture at some point. But yeah, very thankful to be in some decent corn, and I think it's going to hold up the whole way through when we finish up at Grey Rocks. I see Roy just showed up. He's getting loaded right now by Mark. So yeah, we're going to get back after it. Yeah, I'm kind of second guessing my prediction on finishing this corner. It's a lot bigger than what I remembered, so I don't know. We'll just see. Baby deer right there looking for his mom. It's been running up and down these rows. It is looking for his mom. I think she's in these woods over here. But he's in panic mode. You see him right there. I didn't quite get the camera cut on fast enough, but the little deer found his mom and they just came shooting across his field. I was trying to get the camera on quick enough, but anyway, they're back together, so nobody has to worry about that. Well guys, guess what? Grey Rocks is done. I mean, it just worked out perfect because the grain buggy is full, Mark is slam full, can't get another kernel on him. My combine is slam full, cannot get another kernel on it. We were just able to hold everything and get through. So now what we're doing is we're waiting on Roy. He's on the way back. We're gonna get him loaded up. And yeah, you guessed it. Tomorrow is moving day. We're moving out of Grey Rocks and we're gonna be headed to the valley. Anyway, glad to get done with Grey Rocks. It was a hard harvest. Had all the rain issues and everything, and then trucking slowed us up a little bit, but that was okay because we were in some good corn. So we finished strong here at Grey Rocks, so can't wait to get in the valley and dive off into it. Wednesday, September the 7th, and it's moving day. Got a 2.5 hour drive to get to the valley. We're gonna fuel up, drop the header, and let's get on the road, guys. Coming up on the Alabama River. Still got Mark behind me. Y'all can see him in the mirror. There it is. Got about 15 more miles to go and then we are in the valley. Okay guys, we are coming up on Tyler Graveyard, and tell me if you notice anything different with the field on the right versus the field on the left. There's the field on the left, and this is the field on the right. Obviously these are soybeans right here. Over there, nothing. Well, here's the difference. Both of these fields were planted at the same time. Deer have completely eaten that 30 acres of beans. That's what they should look like, planted same day. Guys, we made it. Oh, my neck. That was intense, but made it safely. So you guessed it, we're gonna hook up to the corn header. We got two fields over here in the valley that we got corn that we got to harvest. One is got the double hockey sticks in the name, so we're gonna go hit that field first, and then we'll finish up in the Edwards at some point. But anyway, hope the corn is good. We won't know until we get out there, but we'll just see. All we can do is get hooked up and get started. Well, I can't get the strap loose. That's all I got. Not much of a hammer, but anyway, the strap right here is slid. I can't get this handle loose. This won't come up far enough.
He moved.
You gotta go all the way up. There you go. Save that. Well, the little hammer did it. Alright guys, we have been cutting for a couple of hours now. Started right over there. I wanted to do this section first because it's probably the worst in the whole field. If you remember this field when we planted it, we started at that road over there and we got to right here planting one afternoon, and then that afternoon we had a 6-inch rain within a day and a half. And this whole field right here was nothing but a lake. So it basically, the corn seed rotted in the ground. We had to come back in here and replant. When we replanted it, it didn't come up good because we were planting when it was probably too wet. So that's why you see those big old spots of grass out there. Basically, it was just real skippy across this whole bottom right here. And the grass just, wasn't shaded out, and just was growing like crazy. But finally we've gotten out of the worst section, and by no means is this any good, but we are cutting above 100. So if you're new to the channel and this is the first video you're watching, this is by far the worst corn crop that I can ever remember. Definitely the worst one I've ever harvested. This corn, it was wet. Hold on, I'm about to choke up. There we go. It was just a crazy year from the get-go. Started off trying to plant. It was just really, really wet spring, and when we got a rain, I mean, like I said, we would get 6 inches at a time. It wasn't just a 1-inch rain. So we were fighting that the whole season, just getting the corn crop in the ground. Finally got it in the ground, got it up, and then it was just like you cut off a water faucet. I mean, completely just shut it off. And it went a month and a half. It went all the way till the corn was tasseling before it started actually getting some rain. By that point, it was just too late. I mean, I guess the late water that we did get, I guess that's the reason we got 100 bushel of corn. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, this right here in central Alabama, we really took a hit this year on our corn. Now, our cotton and our soybeans, the later crops, when we finally started getting some rain, they all look good. So hopefully they will stay looking good, and we can get them harvested without anything from here on out, and have a good harvest of the beans and the cotton. But corn just slapped us right in the face this year. So anyway, we've had a couple of good years of corn, 5 or 6 years in a row, pretty good crops, and anyway, Mother Nature just took us and slapped us right in the face this time, but brought us back to reality. So we're going to regroup, see maybe where we went wrong this year, how we can try to avoid doing it again next year, and how to avoid a major drought and still make a good corn crop. But anyway, just not a good year. There's Dad. You get in? Alright, so you see we got Dad back, and I'll let him tell you where he's been.
Went on a trip overseas to Rome, and then went to Athens, Greece, and then got on a boat and cruised some Greek islands. Gone 13 days. Had a great time.
How long the flight?
11 and a half hours from Athens to Atlanta. Long flight.
See any farmland?
Yeah, saw a lot of crops. Didn't see any cotton, saw corn, a lot of fruit trees. They big on pomegranates, almonds, olive orchards everywhere. Ate plenty of Greek salads. They were good. A lot of fish. Beautiful blue water over there.
Did you jump in that?
Yeah, we jumped off the boat and swam in the Aegean Sea. A lot saltier than the Gulf, but beautiful blue water, clear.
Not worried about sharks.
No. Rome was real crowded. Turkey looked like the most active people, think businesses and stuff. They're really going at it.
Are you glad to get back?
Yeah, I'm glad to get back. Always glad to get back home.
Anyway, he has made it back, and
having trouble with the grain dryer.
We got all kind of grain dryer trouble, so that's what he's been dealing with all day. Still not going in.
It all boils back to when that tree fell on it. Shorted it out.
And the circuit breaker's not working right.
Yeah, the main circuit breaker, I think it burned a post up. Anyway, we got it ordered. Hopefully it'll be here tomorrow.
So basically the grain dryer is shut down. I can cut about, you said 5 more loads?
6 more.
6 loads, and then nowhere to put it.
Well, we may put it in the shed, bring it out to dry. Do that. We're not gonna stop.
Just dropped him off at his truck, and yeah, he has been on vacation for 2 weeks, so we are glad to get him back. Ready to put him to work. But anyway, guys, I guess I got my drone with me, so I guess we'll wrap up this video with some drone footage. Hadn't done that in a while, so let's put it up in the air and let's wrap this video up. Well guys, that is going to be it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. We're in some pretty consistent corn right now, which is terrific because it's 120 to 140, kind of somewhere in there, which I will take all day long on this dry land corn. this year. Bad thing is, grain dryer, the wet tank is almost full. But like I said, we're gonna keep cutting. We're gonna put it somewhere. We're gonna dry it at some point. But 2 days before that piece comes in that they were needing for that circuit breaker. So it is what it is. But anyway, that's gonna wrap up this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it, like I said. And if you don't mind, do me a favor. Click the thumb if you like the video. That means you liked it. It helps out our channel. If you want to check out our merchandise, t-shirts, we got visors, hats, all kind of different color t-shirts. Anyway, go check it out at www.triplrfarmsal.com. I'll leave a link in the description. I may put one up right here. Is it above my head? Is it? If it is, go to it right there. Anyway, that's it, guys. We're done. See y'all on the next one. I'm gonna try to squeeze out one more video this week, so it may come out Sunday or it may come out Monday morning, but stay tuned. See ya.